Hi guys, how are you all doing? My favorite surface to play tennis is definitely the grass courts. Unfortunately, the season is very short. There are not many tournaments on the grass courts, but I enjoy playing on the grass courts as I've grown up playing Davis Cup on these grass courts here in India, and finishing the grass court season at Wimbledon is really something special, and I love playing on these courts every single time. The way I keep myself hydrated is drink a lot of water and a lot of Enerzal. Enerzal is something which really keeps me hydrated, especially I try and have it before I go to sleep. I have a lot of water, a lot of Enerzal, so that I'm well hydrated for the match next day, especially when it's really hot, and it's humid as well. You're not sure how long the match is going to go on, so you have to make sure you have a lot of fluids, and this is something I've always learned from a very young age, to keep drinking and keeping myself hydrated well, so that I can play as long as I can and keep fighting out there. I wasn't nervous about the match. I always love competing. I love to going out, playing at these big courts, big occasions. As a tennis player, you train so hard, you work so hard, and then these are the moments which make it really special. And I always enjoy playing at these big courts. The sports drink I prefer is definitely Enerzal. I've been having this now for some time, and it's really helping me get all my salts back and keeps me well hydrated for sure. It starts off with a little bit of yoga in the morning, right before breakfast. And I think breakfast for me is my most important meal, and I definitely make sure I never miss it. No matter where I am, I need my cereal, I need my fruits, I need some eggs. This is something I always make sure I have, and then I go on train. Whether it's during the match days, I probably train for around about 45 minutes to an hour. Have a good warm up, making sure my body is free from injuries, making sure I warm up well, stretch well. And right after the match, depending on how the match goes, sometimes it's in the ice bath to recover. I'm gonna make sure I get a good massage. My trainer makes sure I've stretched well. These are the few things. You have to take care of your body, especially when you're getting older. You have to take care of it much more, and something I've learned over the years. Who's my fitness partner? Gaurang Shukla. He's my trainer, who's always on the road, making sure I'm doing the right stuff, making sure I'm getting up and not being lazy, and making sure I'm stretched well, training well, doing my sprints, and doing all the right stuff, just to get ready for the matches and the tournaments. My coach is from Colorado, United States. His name is Scott Davidoff. He's been working with me for a long time now. He's helped a lot of doubles players over the years, and he's helped me for the past almost 7-8 years now, and he's been on the tour. He's making sure I do a lot of specific doubles drills, and someone I give a lot of credit to for all the achievement I had for over the years. Enerzal is absolutely an amazing drink, and for the past few months I've been having this Enerzal, and it's been really been helping me out a lot as well. My training schedule includes making sure I do a lot of stretching before I start my workouts. I do a lot of interval running and specific tennis related drills, maybe once in a month, or twice a month I go for long distance running, making sure my endurance is worked on. But otherwise I'm doing a lot of short sprints, and that's what keeps me going. My tennis idol when I was growing up was Stefan Edberg. I think he was just a wonderful player. I loved watching him serving and volleying. And 3-4 years ago, I met him on the tour, and I think he was better than what I thought he was. He was very humble, and he was such a great guy. It is always nice that when you have an idol and you look up to someone, and I got a chance to meet him, and that even made it more special, meeting him and getting to know him on the circuit. Something you don't know is that I'm doing a Facebook Live for the first time, and that's something new, and I hopefully can keep coming back and doing this more often, because it seems like a lot of fun. My favorite food, I think, is the Japanese food. I love eating a lot of Japanese food, especially when I'm on the road. It's very light food, and it digests well. So I think this is something I really like a lot. Like I said a little earlier, I enjoy my breakfast, which is I think the most important meal of the day. I love having my cereal, my eggs. I have some gluten-free bread, and during a match I probably eat some salmon and some rice, nothing too heavy. Post-match I eat a lot of proteins, and I try to avoid carbs post 8 p.m. if I don't really have a match, and I think that after 8 p.m. I don't really need that many carbs, and I can just have protein and some vegetables and have a good night of sleep. What inspires me to keep going? Well, the passion for the sport. I mean, the sport has given me so much, and I love to give back to the sport as well. Every single day, waking up and training, making sure I set new goals to myself every single day, and that's what keeps me going. Now, after winning my first Grand Slam in mixed doubles at the French Open, my next thing is to keep going. It doesn't stop there. You got to keep making yourself short goals and trying to achieve that. And for me as a player, I've always believed that you have to keep fighting, keep working hard, and you have to keep making sure you are training as hard as you were before, irrespective of whether you have achieved what you always dreamt to have achieved or not. I think it never stops there. You have to keep pushing yourself, keep believing in yourself, and that's the most important thing. How often do I hydrate myself? I hydrate quite a bit actually. I'm constantly having water or having Enerzal. I'm making sure I'm well hydrated all the time. There was a time once, probably 15 years ago, when I played a long match and I was really tired and I didn't really have much of water. And next day I felt really uneasy, and I made sure after that day I was always well hydrated. And if you see, I'm sitting right here and I have this whole jug of water right here next to me. So I make sure I keep drinking every single time, and very often. My Wimbledon experience was really, really special. It's always nice going back to that tournament. It is as a kid, when I was growing up, you watch so much of it. I never thought one day I'll be playing there. This was before obviously I picked up tennis. My parents used to watch tennis a lot, and now going to Wimbledon, playing there and watching all these legends who have played the game before and still who come there to be a part of the sport and be a part of Wimbledon, I think it's truly special. And also seeing Roger Federer play some exceptional tennis this year, to not only to win the title but to go on to win the title without losing a set, I think is really, really special. And I think it's motivating for all of us. I mean, to make sure that we keep pushing as hard as we can and keep achieving new heights. I practice pretty much every single day. There are no really day offs as such. The only time I probably take a day off is when I take a flight back home, and I probably take a day off to completely rest, get my body back into India time zone, and then I have an academy here in Bangalore which I always go to and love to help and give back to the kids and give my knowledge to these kids and try to help them as much as I can. So that is a big passion of me. So I go there, hit with these kids, practice there as well, and so literally every single day. I would say there was nothing wrong with Dabrowski's serve in the last two sets. Sometimes your opponents start to read the serve better, they start returning better. And I think we should give credit to Continent and Watson, who played extremely well that day. And they had won Wimbledon last year. They had played together as a team at Wimbledon before. Dabrowski and me were playing at Wimbledon for the first time. So I think we lost a close match, 7-5 in the third set. But as far as I as a partner, I don't think there was anything wrong, in the service. I think she gave it all and gave it 100% out there. And credit to Watson and Continent for that win. Thank you very much for saying those kind words. My journey has been tough. It's been tough and a lot of perseverance, and I think I still believe I can achieve a lot more in my career, and I keep pushing and keep working hard, and that's something which has gotten me here today, and I still believe that I can keep going and keep working harder and harder. My strategy for Wimbledon is definitely to serve and volley. The surface gives you a lot as a tennis player to attack and play an attacking style of game. So when I get on the court, that's my first strategy to do. And of course, if it's not working that well, I have a plan B, but my plan A is to attack and play aggressive tennis on those grass courts. Thank you guys. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I've definitely had a great time. It was great chatting with you all, and I hope to do this once again soon. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.